Paul, you've upset the king. He says you're disrespectful.
Yeah, look, he's entitled to his opinion. He's a great at the game. He's been there and done it all. But you know, I don't know Wally, so his opinion is just trying to upset me. It doesn't hold a lot of weight with myself. So, you know, my comments last week have been pulled in every which direction to suit Queensland. And I haven't read the article, but I've been told that it says things on the lines of that they've never disrespected Queensland players and things like that. Look, my comments last week weren't aimed at Queensland players. Everyone knows that. They were a light-hearted jibe at the situation that's been, and explaining to people how hostile it is when we get up here and how tough it is when we get up here. And obviously Wally didn't read the newspapers last week when they called our two halves duds. And yeah, so it's an interesting article from what I've been told.
Are you worried that your comments may backfire?
No, why would they backfire? It was a joke. Yeah. So I'm not concerned about that at all. No matter what I say here today, what I said a week ago, it doesn't mean anything. It's part of the build-up to Origin, and it makes it exciting. It makes people want to watch the game. It all matters what happens on Wednesday night. That's it.
Does Wally need to lighten up a bit?
Look, as I said, mate, Wally's entitled to his opinion.
How's the boys been settling in since landing last night?
It's been really good. It's been really easy, actually. So we were surprised when we got off the tarmac. There must have been all New South Wales people on the tarmac because they were supporting us, and it's been fine. So I'm sure when we walk the streets today, as I said, we'll get the jeers that we're used to, and yeah, it's all part of the build-up, as I said.
What about the build-up for Laurie? All the different things he's been doing. Some may call them some weird sort of things. Is it all these different things he's doing had any impact?
Yeah, I think it has. Certainly, I mean, Chocky Watmow has come out and said it publicly that he feels like we're a close-knit bunch than we have been the past couple of years, and I've got to agree with that. And that might be from some of the sessions we've had, the honesty in some of the sessions that we've had. So, yeah, it all leads to a good preparation. And as I said, all that is good. The preparation's good, and it's a must at this level. But it all matters what we do on Wednesday night and how we go and execute the game plan and how we go and execute everything that we've done throughout the week.
The other thing that Wally was critical of was the combinations that have been picked, and in particular you've got combinations in the halves and on the left side and the right side. He thinks it's a waste of time doing it that way. What do you respond to?
Yeah, well, again, that makes me laugh how they say that they never take a shot at us. So, yeah, as I said, that article is quite comical, and we're not. It's critical.
Hypocritical.
Oh, there's a bit of irony about it, isn't there? So it's a little bit. But as I said, he's entitled to his opinion. It's not going to concern us.
Do you use any of it as motivation?
Oh, look, certainly a bit of it, I suppose, but this is part of Origin. This is part of the build-up. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in our heads. They're trying to make us think about that and not the game. That's what Origin's about. It's, you know, the week in Origin can zap your energy before you even get to the game, and if you're not prepared for that, that's when you can struggle in those 80 minutes, and that's something that I'll be reinforcing to the new guys that are playing. Don't buy into this hype. It's great for the fans. It's great for you guys. Gives you guys something to talk about. But at the end of the day, it's all matter. The only thing that matters is what happens on Wednesday night.
So how do you beat this incredible Queensland side?
Yeah, look, we just have to worry about us. We've worried about them before, what they can do. We haven't concentrated on them a whole lot this time. We've worried about getting our performance right. And if we execute and do what we say we're going to do on Wednesday night, we'll be very hard to beat.
Is it a distraction for McGregor leaving camp?
I didn't even know he's left camp. Yeah.
Well, there's talk that he's going to take over the Dragons. Do you know anything about that?
Nah, I don't know.
What sort of coach would he make?
Mate, I don't know. I've never had him as a coach, so, and I didn't know he was leaving camp. So.
Yeah, he has left camp, and Brad Fittler left camp. A few assistants there have left camp. Has it made any difference?
No, not at all. Look, we haven't really noticed, to be honest. I mean, Freddie's Freddie. He just floats in and out and does what he wants anyway. But he's been sick, so yeah, that hasn't been a distraction. And Mary's been with us the whole time, and he's had more of a backseat role, Mary, just to do with the weight sort of stuff. And all the weights is over now. So as I said, I didn't even know he'd gone.
Will you make a good coach of the Dragons?
I've never had him as a coach, but yeah, look, I'm sure if the Dragons have got him in line to coach their first grade squad, then he must have something going for him.
Gal, targeting certain players. What about Josh Papali, the nephew of Alex Leopold? Have you got the courage to punch him?
You can't punch anymore, mate. I'm not sure if you read the rules up here.
What's different this year that's going to help you try and turn this around?
Yeah, look, as I said, it's a new team. It's obviously a new team, so you know, I suppose maybe the halves don't carry the scars of some of the boys from previous seasons, and it's a bit of a different feel in the team. So it's as I said, we've got a game plan. We have things that we want to do in the game, and if we do them things on Wednesday night, we'll be hard to beat.
Is the fact that they're aging, slowing up, does that come into play for you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you can never bag players who have been there and done it all for a long time, and that's what they have done. And Cameron Smith's still one of the greats of the game, and people were calling Billy Slater old a week ago, and we saw that game he had last week. So yeah, I won't be saying that sort of stuff at all.
I don't know if you noticed it, but I did driving here from the airport. They've got a number of plates. Queenslander, 8 in a row, seems to be issued by the government. Is that arrogance?
Oh, look, one thing I did agree in Wally's article is I would rather be in their position. They have won 8 in a row. I can't take that away from them. They're a great side, and they have done that. So yeah, I suppose we agree on something, but we're here to change that.
It's going to be a cauldron as well.
Is this the best prepared team any origin have you been involved with?
Oh, look, we're well prepared for every game, and I think that goes to show with the performance of both sides. I mean, you have a look at over the past sort of 3 years, New South Wales have dominated the game, Queensland have dominated the game, and it's gone down to a decider where there's been a point or two in it. So both sides are very well prepared. We're as well prepared as we can be for this game.
Yeah, I think you've talked about that if you see out your career next year in Origin and you don't get a series win, you could go out with 10 against you. Is that something that's in your mind?
Oh, look, it is now that you've said it, but yeah, look, I don't really think about that too much. I just worry about my performance, what I can do for the team. That's all I can do. If I'm not good enough to be here, I wouldn't be here. That's as simple as that. So, yeah, look, that wouldn't be nice, that's for sure.
The conditions for it's going to be really steamy on Wednesday night, 26, 27 degrees. Is that playing to anyone's hands?
Yeah, I've heard. They heard the day's going to be around 30 degrees, so I don't think it plays into anyone's hands, but it certainly could zap some energy a bit quicker from everyone. So we'll just have to wait and see. It should cool down a fair bit, but with the amount of the crowd in there and the atmosphere in there, it's certainly going to be hotter than normal, that's for sure.
Hey Gal, your dad, your sister, your brother all live up here in Queensland. Are there any thoughts about yourself coming up?
No. I don't even come on holidays here anymore, mate.
But just going back to the opposed session yesterday, did you learn anything out of that?
Look, it was certainly good to do it against bodies in front of you. I think that was good, and we were very crisp yesterday. We were. Look, the opposition we're playing against, wasn't a standard that was certainly going to be up against on Wednesday night. But we really appreciate them boys turning out and doing that for us. So we look good. Our ball control, which I think is the most important thing, was first class. So that's the way it has to be on Wednesday night. We have to complete well over 80% to be in the game against Queensland.
So with that, all the preparation, the psychologists and everything, you feel comfortable that everybody in the squad goes in believing they can win?
Absolutely. We're not here for anything else. We're here to win. We're not coming up here to just play a game and to give 4 million people something to watch. We're up here to win.
Paul Anthony Watlow sort of implied last week that Queensland's dominance over the 8 years has been overstated. You guys have been quite unlucky on numerous occasions. Can you concur with that?
Look, I'll go back to the last 2 years. 11 and 12 and 13. Sorry, with a point or two in between. Look, that's how tight it is. I wouldn't say it's unlucky. I just think, just when it's mattered, they've come up with a special play. So. That's the past couple of years. Look, yeah, I agree with it a little bit. Certainly early on, in 2009, 2010, I was only here for one game, and they were dominant. Yeah, you got to give them that. They were definitely dominant. But the past couple of years, it's been very, very, very close and could have gone either way.
You've done a commercial for mental health with Nate Miles. Does that mean you two are friends now?
Me and Nate have never had a problem. That was my comments last week. I wasn't embarrassed by what happened. I'm embarrassed by the carry-on about it and how much has been spoken about it. There's been, over the past 30 years, there's been a fight in almost every Origin game, and that seems to be the only one people's talking about. So, and me and Nate never had a problem with each other. Me and Nate handled it better than anyone else. It's everyone else talking about it, not me and Nate. So, but the ad was great. It was for mental health, and especially for males, and I think it holds a lot of meaning, and hopefully that ad can really help some people out.